When I was younger, I believed that desire was the ultimate power of youth, a force so potent it felt inexhaustible, like the fiery energy of a day brimming with potential. But over the years I've discovered something surprising, that desire doesn't extinguish with time, as many assume. Instead it transforms. It evolves into a new kind of flame, one that burns quieter yet deeper. It's no longer about the frenzy or immediacy, but about a rhythm, a dance that invites patience and understanding. It's not a sign of weakness or lack, but an expression of something more profound, more nuanced. It's strange to consider how many people think joy and desire have expiration dates. They assume that, like physical youth, these feelings fade away with age. But that's where the misunderstanding begins. Sexual energy, the vitality we carry throughout life, doesn't simply disappear at my age. It moves to a new tempo, more subtle, more refined, like a fine wine that demands to be savored slowly, with care and attention. Imagine a fireplace at first. Its flames leap and crackle with wild abandon, eager to be seen, to be felt. Over time the fire calms. It still provides warmth and light, but in a quieter, steadier way. This is where the secret lies, in learning to recognize and appreciate the subtler warmth of the flame. This kind of desire doesn't fade. It grows with us, maturing alongside our wisdom. Aging brings changes both physical and emotional that shape how we experience desire. Our bodies, once boundless with energy, begin to demand rest sooner. The heart beats more steadily, and the intensity of passion adapts to this new rhythm. It's not that desire diminishes, but that it takes on a deliberate pace, as if urging us to savor every moment. Even the skin, once so responsive to the lightest touch, now calls for a deeper connection, for an intimacy that transcends the physical and taps into something more emotional, more meaningful. The body begins to value comfort and closeness over spontaneity. Movements that once felt effortless may now feel restrained, and yet this too carries its own beauty. The embrace of someone you love, the warmth of companionship, becomes a source of profound joy. In youth we often overlook the richness of these quieter pleasures, but with age, they reveal themselves as treasures. Another shift I've noticed is how time plays a role in surrendering to desire. In youth it takes but a moment for passion to ignite, like a spark catching flame. Now patience is essential. The body requires care and tenderness, inviting a kind of ritual surrender, where pleasure unfolds slowly, like a soft breeze that builds into a steady wind. This slower rhythm is no less powerful. It is in many ways more intentional and deeply fulfilling, and so desire remains vibrant, alive but transformed. It asks more of us, yet it gives back tenfold. When met with understanding and grace, the journey of learning to embrace this quieter, richer desire is itself a beautiful testament to the fullness of life and the wisdom that comes with age. And then comes the challenge of hormones, a topic many are familiar with. For men, testosterone levels decrease. For women, menopause brings hormonal changes that deeply affect sexual desire. There may be discomfort, dryness, or other challenges that require us to find new ways to stay connected to our desires. I've learned that small adjustments can make a world of difference. A gentler touch, extra care, and most importantly, an openness to rediscover pleasure in new ways. The greatest discovery, however, is understanding that sexual desire matures. Along with the body, it grows wiser, more selective, seeking not just physical acts, but something deeper, something authentic. Desire in later years becomes like a soft, steady light that illuminates without overwhelming, guiding us to what truly matters: companionship, connection, and shared understanding. This is the kind of desire that never fades. Over time, I've realized that intimacy transforms too. It's no longer just a physical experience. It becomes something much deeper, touching the heart and spirit. When we're young, desire often surprises us. An impulse, a spark of electricity that leaves no room for thought. As we age, however, desire becomes a conscious choice, a presence we welcome with affection and patience. Pleasure evolves into connection, respect and kindness, a dance between two souls who have learned to truly understand one another. It's fascinating to think how in youth we crave intensity and urgency, while age teaches us to seek depth. Every touch feels more deliberate, every moment more significant. Pleasure reveals itself not in haste, but in the gentle details, the softness of a caress, the warmth of shared silence. Mature desire teaches us patience, allowing us to find beauty in places we once overlooked, bringing peace where there once was urgency. There is no need to prove anything anymore. With age, we shed the insecurities of youth and the pressure to perform. Intimacy becomes genuine, a safe space where vulnerability is welcomed. This kind of desire arises from trust, shared time, and mutual care. It's a quieter flame, but its depth is immeasurable, something that only time and experience can bring. Hormonal changes may reshape how we experience desire, but they also invite us to adapt and grow. When I look at my partner, I see not just a person, but a collection of memories we've built together. Every glance, every touch, every moment carries a richness that youth could never offer. Where youthful desire might be ravenous, desire in later years is abundant, overflowing with history, meaning, and quiet fulfillment. Love, as it matures, brings a peace that only time can create. Sexual desire in later years invites us to rediscover joy in a different way. While we may no longer have the same energy to chase desire, we've learned to walk alongside it, savoring its presence at a slower, more deliberate pace. Pleasure is found in new places, long conversations, shared laughter, and even silence that no longer demands filling. Desire shifts because both body and soul have learned to cherish the company of another. If there's one thing age has taught me, it's the value of mutual understanding. Every wrinkle, every line on our faces tells a story of love, laughter, and life well lived. These marks are not flaws, but gifts, reminders of the depth we've reached. Embracing these changes brings a freedom that allows desire to flourish. Desire becomes less about urgency and more about being fully present, living each moment with intention and gratitude. To the young, desire may seem endless, a fuel always within reach, and in a way it is, but like time, desire evolves, adapting as we do if nurtured with care and respect. It never truly disappears. I hope you understand that. True joy isn't about chasing fleeting sensations, but in building a path where desire can grow and mature alongside you. Take care of your body and your spirit, and cherish those around you. The beauty of intimacy isn't only in its intensity, when everything is new, but in the journey of understanding and adapting to each stage of life. Together, patience and respect will transform each intimate moment into a lasting investment, strengthening the bond between two souls. And when the golden years arrive, you'll find joy in the depth you've cultivated, a joy that transcends the physical, reaching into the heart and nurturing love. Even as the body changes, desire remains, evolving into a serene and vibrant force, a flame that doesn't need to burn high to warm deeply. So live your life with passion, embrace your desires, but always with an open heart and a calm soul. Each stage of life brings meaning and moments worth cherishing. As you age, let desire grow with you, becoming a constant companion, lighting your way with grace.